Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Park Golf TV. Today we're going to be talking about handicaps, what they mean and how to get one. We get a lot of people coming here, never tried golf before. The way we've got it set up, we've got the higher clubs, they're soon hitting a ball and that stupid game that they thought just chasing a ball around the field, before they know it, they're hooked on the game. So, as usual, I've got Luke with me and Mark Theobald. Mark's a regular club golfer, member at Prestatyn, and also the guy who is responsible for the building of the simulator studio. So we're just going to have a general chat about how you go about it, really. So, when you decide you want to take up golf, then you need to have a handicap. So
you don't need to.
Okay.
When
you go to a club, you have a handicap. So what's the point in it, and why do we have one?
The reason for a handicap is to try and make everyone have a chance when it comes to competitions. Obviously, everyone's got different skill levels, so they have a higher handicap, to help them on the way, give them a fairer chance against the lower handicap players. When it comes to getting a handicap, you have to be sort of ready for one, really. Most clubs make you put in 3 scorecards. You've got to be round about, say the par 72. You've got to make sort of one of the cards around about 105. Most clubs will give you a handicap. For gents, this is. The maximum handicap a gent can have is 28. Again, you've got to be playing around 105. Otherwise, if you can't shoot those sort of numbers, there's no point in having a handicap because you wouldn't be able to compete in the competitions, really. And then for me, that's the biggest sort of goal in golf. Is you should always be trying to achieve a lower handicap. It's certainly not the case when you talk to a lot of club golfers. They're happy to just stay where they are. But for me, when I was growing up, it was all about get as low as I could, as early as I could. It always brought a joy to me to be able to say, as a shot lower, to people every time I have a handicap. And then when I achieved the ultimate, one of my goals was to get to scratch. It's a really good feeling to say you're a scratch golfer, and that's what everyone should be aiming for, really, is to become that good. And that's the only way to get better.
Is there any benefit to having a higher handicap? If you wanted to sort of if you had no ambition to achieve scratch or get your handicap lower, is there any benefit to staying higher, or is it just to...
if you want to be the same level for your entire golfing career, then just try and stay at the same handicap. But I don't understand that mentality, but as I say, that's certainly what some people have. Find it really strange, really.
Okay, so if you're putting these 3 cards in, I've heard that different clubs do it a different way. Is that true? Most
are the same. You have to put 3 cards in. I think a few clubs, to try and help a few more people get into the game, we're only making them play 9 holes 3 times instead of 18, doing it that way.
And double up.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing.
Yeah. Right, okay.
And isn't there some clubs only allow you 2 over par? On a par 5, if you took 9,
they bring it back
down to 7. So the idea of a handicap is a level playing field for everybody, really.
Yeah.
But doesn't always work like that.
So what do you play off, Mark?
At the moment, I'm off 13.5, that's an actual handicap, and a playing handicap of 14. And I'm on a mission, obviously, like Luke's just said, to get it down.
Yeah, and
that's why you play the game. That's why you play the game.
That's exactly why I play the game. I mean, like we said, it becomes an addiction.
Even with all the frustration.
Even with all the frustration. I mean, you can have a real bad round, hit 2 good shots, and it makes you come back the next day.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. What we've said about the Golf and Myths blog, where we've said you don't necessarily have to hit the ball that well to be able to score that well. So it's another place where the handicap comes in, and you can wonder where you pulled the game out of the bag. It's not really as daunting as you may think. It's just a case of going to the club and then hooking up with one of the members.
Yeah.
And
I say clubs are certainly more keen to get their handicaps as soon as possible, because it's more enjoyment for them when you get to play in competitions. Again, it should be more enjoyable than just playing by yourself, or obviously get to meet more people when you get your handicap, get into competitions. So most clubs now are pushing that. They're more keen to get people with their handicaps quicker these days than they used to be. They're trying to fill up their competition slots.
So, as well as with speaking with handicaps, you get the gross score and the net score. Can you
Yeah.
explain what that means?
Yeah, so the gross score is what you actually shoot. So say you take 72 shots throughout the round, that's your actual gross score. And then your net score would be take away your handicap. So say if you're off a handicap of 10, you've taken 72 shots in total around the 18 holes. And your handicap's 10, you take 10 off 72, that gives you a net score of 62. So that's the difference between gross and net.
Okay. And some people get the two confused.
A lot of people get too confused. You know, you watch the programme Dragon's Den, you know, people talk about gross profit, net profit. You know, they're meant to be there to try and get an investment. They don't know the difference between the two. Crazy.
Yeah.
The other advantage of joining a golf club is the social side as well.
Absolutely.
You'll make a lot of new friends, and it'll broaden your experience and widen your outlook on life as well.
Yeah, it's not the snobby sport
It's not
that
all
people
about
think
golf.
it is. It's not all about golf, as Mark says. And you can get in with a good crowd and people who have all been in the same situation as you, all been daunted by the thought of going out on a big golf course for the first time. But people are willing to help you out.
And I think the biggest thing of all is have fun. We all know the game's frustrating, but still have fun.
Yeah, we're past plus fours and snobby golf now.
Yeah.
It's all about enjoying it, getting out there and realising what good fun it can be and introducing your kids to it because there's also a lot of stuff you can apply to life. So,
Very good.
yes, we're about done there.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, quick one for today. We're going to do some tips, I think, next week. Talk about golf balls, equipment. We'll put a few tips in there as well.
Yeah, show you the differences, how all golf balls look the same, but play so much different. So you can look out to that for that. And as usual, add your comments below, and we shall see you next week.